Everybody, can you hear me? Am I audible? Hello, am I audible? Can you hear me? Everybody? Good afternoon. So, we were doing biotech in our last class, okay? So, let's continue that. I'll share the whiteboard. Please let me know whether it is visible or not, okay? Can you see the whiteboard? Everybody, is whiteboard visible? Can you see it? Yes, all right. So, we were doing biotech. ठीक है बायोटेक के अंदर we were doing its biotech and its processes ठीक है we have done up to vectors right हम लोगों ने vectors हम लोगों ने we were studying about vectors and we have seen the properties of transformants and non-transformants in last class right in last class we have seen that how do we select transformants and non-transformants everybody were clear with that किसी को उसमें कोई doubt तो नहीं है are we all clear with the topic of selection of transformants and non-transformants बताओ are we all clear with the topic selection of transformants and non-transformants ठीक है. After that, the next step that we have is, आपने vector decide कर लिया. The next thing that you need to do is you need to do the amplification of your gene of interest. ठीक है. The next step will be amplification of the gene of interest. The next step that we have is amplification of gene of interest. Amplification of gene of interest. Okay. Now what will happen? You have selected a gene of interest. Okay. You have chosen your gene of interest, which you need to transfer into the host organism. What you need to do, you need to amplify it, increase its number. Okay. Amplification means you need to increase its number. Okay. So what you will do, increasing the number. कहाँ गया? Okay, I got disconnected. Just give me a minute. I'm opening the whiteboard. I hope you can hear me. Can you people hear me? Yes, all right. Okay, so we were discussing about the increasing the number of gene of interest. Okay, so how do we increase the copies of gene of interest? We do PCR reaction, right? So next step that we have. Can you people see the screen? Is the screen visible to you? Everybody, is the screen visible to you? So it requires PCR reaction. Please let me know whether the screen is visible to you. Yes, all right. Okay. So how do you increase the number of copies of gene of interest? Okay. So we will perform the PCR reaction. Now let us see what is PCR reaction. First of all, it is given by the scientist named Carey Mullis. Okay, it is given by the scientist Carey Mullis. PCR reaction. Why do we use PCR reaction? We use PCR reaction to amplify, or you can say amplify or increasing the number of, to amplify or increase in number of copies of gene of interest. See what happens whenever you have DNA of the DNA of something you want to transfer into host. ठीक है, आपके पास DNA है which is your required DNA which you want to transfer into the host. It could be possible that the amount of that DNA is very less. ठीक है, it could be possible that the amount of DNA is very less. So what do? We used to amplify that piece of DNA. ठीक है, before attaching it to the vector, right? Or you can say before transferring it to the host. ठीक है, host को transfer करने से पहले या फिर vector में attach करने से पहले you want to amplify the number of copies. ठीक है, you will amplify the number of copies so that you have the ample amount of DNA, है ना? So that you have ample amount of DNA. For that you use PCR reaction. ठीक है, for that purpose you use PCR reaction. And how many copies can be formed? Billions of copies can be created. ठीक है, from PCR reaction billions of copies can be created. Using PCR reaction, billions of copies can be created. Now let us see what happens in PCR reaction. Okay, what happens in PCR reaction and what all do we require in PCR reaction. Okay, first of all, let us see the requirements in PCR reaction. What all do you require to carry out the PCR reaction? PCR, the full form of PCR is polymerase chain reaction. ठीक है, it is polymerase chain reaction. PCR is polymerase chain reaction, where what happen, your molecules they get polymerized. ठीक है, where मतलब कि your DNA, your template DNA could act as a monomer unit and it get polymerizes so to give you billions number of copies. So that is why polymerase chain reaction that happen in a chain like manner. So that is why polymerase chain reaction. Now what are the requirements of it? What all do we require for the PCR? Let us see. Now, what all do we require for PCR? What is the requirement? First of all, you require your template DNA. Okay, you require your template DNA. What is template DNA? That is the piece of DNA or the part of DNA that you want to transfer into the host, or that is your required piece of DNA. Okay, your required piece of DNA or that piece of DNA which you want to amplify. Okay, जिस piece of DNA को आपको amplify करना है, that piece of DNA is known as template DNA. ठीक है, so template DNA क्या है? It is that required piece of DNA. ठीक है, it is that required piece of DNA which, whose number needs to be increased. ठीक है, जिसका नंबर आपको क्या करना है, इंक्रीज करना है. So this is the that piece of DNA whose number need to be increased, right? So that is template DNA. Now after template DNA, what do we require? We require some enzymes. ठीक है, we require some enzyme. One of that is DNA polymerase. We require some enzyme and one of that is DNA polymerase. I hope you people can hear me and see the slide, and also you are getting my point. If you have any doubts, please write in the chat box. I can see from the screen. Yeah, I hope that screen was visible to you and I am audible to you. If you have any doubts, you can write in the chat box. Okay? All right. समझ में आ रहा है? Okay. Sure. So next thing that you require is, first is template DNA, means that this is that piece of DNA whose number you want to multiply, whose number you want to increase. Next is your DNA polymerase. Okay, DNA polymerase is also known as Taq polymerase. See, what is the function of DNA polymerase? If you must have done molecular basis of inheritance, उसमें आपने देखा होगा DNA polymerase का function क्या है? The function of DNA polymerase is to polymerize the strand. ठीक है, to add new nucleotides into the strand. ठीक है, आपको एक, you have one strand, you want to increase its length. This is done by DNA polymerase. ठीक है, the new nucleotides they are added. ठीक है, they are added. That is done by DNA polymerase. ठीक है, so you require DNA polymerase enzyme. ठीक है, here the DNA polymerase which is used is Taq polymerase. Here the DNA polymerase which is used is Taq polymerase. ठीक है, you will use Taq polymerase enzyme. ठीक है, it is a type of heat stable enzyme. ठीक है, why we use a special type of enzyme? Because it is a heat stable enzyme. Why do we need heat stable enzyme? Because this PCR reaction it runs in very high temperature. ठीक है, PCR reaction it runs in very high temperature. That is why the enzymes that we need, ठीक है, the enzyme that we need in this reaction are, they should be thermostable. ठीक है, they should be heat stable so that they won't get degraded into high temperature. Okay, so what happens when you give high temperature? Mostly the enzymes they used to get degraded, right? So we want in PCR, if we are giving high temperatures, the enzyme should not degrade. अगर हम high temperature दे रहे हैं तो enzyme degrade ना करें. तो उसके लिए हमें कुछ ऐसे enzyme चाहिए थे जो ज्यादा temperature पे, ज्यादा heat पे stable रहते हो. तो ऐसा हमको एक enzyme मिला जिसका नाम क्या है? Taq polymerase. ठीक है, it is a heat stable enzyme. आपको ये कहाँ पे मिला? ठीक है देखो, और हमें ये चाहिए क्यों था? Why it is needed? See, because what happens, this PCR, because you want billions of copies, so this PCR will be run multiple times. Okay, this PCR needs to be run multiple times, and as I told you, you give high temperature. Okay, so if you use normal type of DNA polymerase, you need to add DNA polymerase in each cycle. Okay, in each cycle new DNA polymerase needs to be added. Okay, what is the problem? In each cycle new DNA polymerase needs to be added. ये हमें करना पड़ता था. That was problem we used to face earlier, right? Needs to be added. ठीक है, needs to be added as due to high temperature, due to high temperature of reaction. Okay, because there was high temperature in reaction, so your DNA polymerase, it used to get degraded, so you need to add the DNA polymerase in each and every cycle. So this process due to this process, okay, it becomes, this process becomes डिफिकल्ट. सो हर साइकिल में बार बार एंजाइम ऐड करना. ठीक है, इन एवरी न्यू साइकिल एडिंग एंजाइम्स ऑल दैट एवरी टाइम. ठीक है, सो इट बिकम्स डिफिकल्ट टू डू, एंड इट ऑल्सो डिस्टर्ब द पीसीआर प्रोसेस. ठीक है, एंड ऑल्सो डिस्टर्ब्स the PCR. Okay, it also disturbs the PCR process. So what did we do? We have discovered, okay, scientists have discovered one type of enzyme which is a heat stable enzyme. Now how it will solve the problem? Because now every time you do not need to add new DNA polymerase, because it will not get degraded in high temperature. Okay, it will not get degraded in high temperature, so you don't need to add your DNA polymerases in every cycle. Okay, so what you have done, we found thermostable enzyme. Okay, then we have found thermostable enzyme. कहाँ से मिला था? In the bacteria, we found the name in bacteria. Thermus aquaticus. Okay, the name of bacteria from which you have got this is Thermus aquaticus. हमें Thermus aquaticus से मिला था. ठीक है, this type of bacteria is present in because its bacteria is thermostable, so they used to present in an area which have high temperature. So they are present in hot springs where temperature is very high. Okay, so these type of bacteria used to be present in thermal hot springs. So wahan pe we have found in these bacteria that there is enzyme DNA polymerase which is heat stable, and the name of that DNA polymerase is Taq polymerase. So we have like discovered Taq polymerase from these bacteria, and we now use this enzyme in our PCR reaction. ठीक है, अब हम इस enzyme को use करते हैं अपने PCR reactions में. क्या यहाँ तक बात समझ में आई everybody? Okay, क्या यहाँ तक सबको बात समझ में आई है? Have people understood till here? No down कर लिया? यहाँ तक किसी कोई doubt तो नहीं है? यहाँ तक सबको समझ में आ गया था? यहाँ तक कोई डाउट तो नहीं है किसी को? Was I audible to you people? यहाँ तक सबको क्लियर हो गया था? प्लीज राइट इन द चैट बॉक्स, वाज आई ऑडिबल टू यू when I was explaining DNA polymerase? Yes, have you understood till here? Template DNA क्या है? What is DNA polymerase? These two things are clear in the requirements. Shall I move forward? Yes. Okay. So the first requirement was your template DNA, and then you had your what, DNA polymerase. Okay. Now let us see the third thing. What do we need? The third thing that is required in this PCR reaction is your primers. The third thing which is required is primer. Now, what is the function of primer? Okay. So you must have seen in the molecular basis of inheritance also, when we have seen DNA replication. Okay. What happens in DNA replication? Suppose this is your two strands of DNA and you want to replicate it. Okay. You want to replicate it means you need to make similar DNA, like similar two strands like this. Okay. You want to replicate this DNA, but for the process of replication to start, okay, for the process of replication to start, you need to add a short stretch of nucleotide chain. Okay, a short stretch of nucleotide chain. Once you add this short stretch of nucleotide chain, now DNA polymerase can act on it and add new nucleotides so that this big chain of DNA could be made. Okay, so to replicate a DNA chain, first of all, you need to add a short stretch of DNA. ठीक है, you need to add a short stretch of nucleotide. अगर आपको ये पूरा, suppose this is your DNA strand, you want to replicate it. ठीक है, replication will be start once you add a short stretch of nucleotide chain. ठीक है, you need to add a short stretch of nucleotide chain. That short stretch is known as primer. This is required. ठीक है, this primer is required by your DNA polymerase enzyme so that they can start the reaction and make a bigger chain like this. Okay, and make a bigger chain. So initially you require a short chain of nucleotide, that is called primer. Okay, so primers क्या है? How do you define primers? These are short, chemically synthesized. You have made them chemically. Short, chemically synthesized. Okay, they are short and chemically synthesized oligonucleotide sequence. Oligonucleotide मतलब they contain up to मतलब like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 itna base pairs they have, itna nucleotide units they contain. ठीक है, so that is why oligonucleotide. ठीक है, so short chemically synthesized oligonucleotide chain. ठीक है, oligonucleotide sequence, and that should be complementary to your, ठीक है, that should be complementary to your template DNA. ठीक है, sequence complementary to 3' and or template DNA. ठीक है, for example, what do we mean? Suppose this is your template DNA and this is 5', 3'. So that primer that you add, ठीक है, the primer that you add, it should be complementary to the 3' end of that template DNA. ठीक है, so it should be complementary at this side. So once you added this Actually, I have some problem with networks. Have you heard the last point I said? Shall I explain primers again? Batao, shall I explain primers again? Yes, just wait a minute. All right, let me explain you the primers again. See what happens. You have the template DNA. Okay, suppose this is 5', 3'. This is your template DNA which you want to amplify. Okay, this is your template DNA and you want to amplify it. So because you want to amplify it, that means a new chain will be made which will be complementary to this. Okay, एक नया chain बनेगा which will be complementary to this. But for the formation of that new chain, okay, for the process of replication, you need to add this short chain of nucleotides. Okay, you need to add this short chain of nucleotide. This is called primer. ये जो आप initially छोटा सा stretch add करते हो, ठीक है, initially, just give me a minute. Hello. ठीक है। सो नेक्स्ट यू हैव प्राइमर्स। ओके, सो आई हैव एक्सप्लेन्ड यू कि आपको रेप्लिकेट करना है, ठीक है। यू नीड टू रेप्लिकेट अ स्ट्रैंड ऑफ डीएनए, ठीक है। सो to replicate the strand of DNA, initially you need to add a short stretch, like you can see here. Initially you need to add the short stretch of DNA so that the reaction can start. आप जब ये short stretch of DNA add करोगे, this is called primer. Only after this the reaction can start and the ये this chain of DNA could be made, ठीक है। And this primer it should be complementary to the 3' end of your chain, ठीक है। This primer it should be complementary to the 3' end of your chain, ठीक है। So once you add the primer, only after that the reaction will start, ठीक है। The reaction will start and DNA polymerase will keep on adding new nucleotides here, ठीक है। DNA polymerase will keep on adding new nucleotides here, which will be complementary to this chain, ठीक है, which will be complementary to this chain. So that is how a new chain will be made. That is how a new chain of DNA will be made, ठीक है। So this is how replication is done. ऐसे ही आपका replication होता है, and that is how PCR reaction will take place. Because what happens in PCR, आपको copies ही बनाना है. You have this DNA strand, you want to make a copy of this. So for both the process, replication कर रहे हो, PCR कर रहे हो, you require to add primer, ठीक है। You need to add primer so that reaction can start. Without primer, DNA polymerase cannot add nucleotides and make the chain, ठीक है। बिना प्राइमर के DNA polymerase reaction start नहीं कर सकते हैं. They require some primers, ठीक है। They require a short stretch of your DNA to start the reaction. प्राइमर्स का इंपॉर्टेंस समझ में आया? हैव यू अंडरस्टूड व्हाट आर प्राइमर्स? बताओ, हैव यू अंडरस्टूड व्हाट आर प्राइमर्स? अंडरस्टूड। अदर्स, व्हाट अबाउट अदर्स? यहाँ तक समझ में आया? यहाँ तक कोई डाउट है तो बताओ। इफ यू हैव एनी डाउट टिल हियर, प्लीज लेट मी नो। बताओ, यहाँ तक कोई भी डाउट है? एनीथिंग दैट यू हैव नॉट अंडरस्टूड, प्लीज लेट मी नो। अंडरस्टूड? ऑल राइट। Yeah, ठीक है। So next thing, third thing that we have added is primers. See, now what is the fourth thing that you will add? The fourth requirement is the four types of deoxyribonucleotides, ठीक है। The ribonucleotides that you are adding, ठीक है। Four types of deoxyribonucleotide that also you need to add in the reaction. For example, you have a template strand 5-3 dash. It has A, G, C, C, T, ठीक है। And 3 dash 5 dash and is your T, C, G, G, A, ठीक है। This is your template DNA. Now you want to make its copy, ठीक है। You want to make its copy. So what happened for this 5 dash? This was your 5 dash 3 dash, and for this the other strand 3 dash 5 dash will be T, C, G, G, A. Now of this DNA template you want to make a copy, okay? Of this DNA template you want to make a copy. So what will you do? First of all, one copy will made from this strand 5 dash 3 dash. It will be T, G, sorry, C, G, G, A. Another copy will be made from this strand 5 dash 3 dash. A, G, C, C, T. So these nucleotides that you are adding to make a chain, ठीक है? These nucleotides that you are adding to make a new chain, these nucleotides are also needed to be added in the solution, है ना? इन nucleotides को भी solution में डालना पड़ेगा. So 4 types of deoxyribonucleotides are also required. What are those 4 types of deoxyribonucleotides? It is adenosine, thymine, G and C. ठीक है, all of these 4 types of deoxyribonucleotides, they also are added into the solution. ठीक है, so this is the fourth thing that you require. Now what is the fifth thing that we require? We also require some salts and ions. Some salts and ions. are also required to carry out the reaction. Okay, salts and ions also required to carry out the reaction. Okay, so we have seen the requirements of the reaction. Okay, हम लोगों ने requirements देख लिया. Now let us see how this process goes. Okay, we have seen the requirements of the reaction. Now let us see how this process goes. ये process चलता कैसे है. ठीक है, let us see how PCR works. यहाँ तक सब नोट डाउन कर लिया है? यहाँ तक क्लियर है? बताओ. रिक्वायरमेंट्स क्लियर है? यहाँ तक नोट डाउन कर लिया? Understood? Have you noted down till here? Any doubts? Now shall we see that how the process works? Shall I move forward? All right. Are your pre-boards completed in the school? Have your pre-boards been completed in the school, or is it still going on? Are you people having pre-boards, or is it completed? Yes, means is it going on? Completed. All right. So that was the last pre-boards that you have? Was that the last pre-board? Was that the last pre-board? Or you will be having more before the final exams? Okay, so if you have understood, let us move forward. Now that let us see that how PCR works. Okay, PCR work कैसे करता है? Basically in PCR there are three steps. Okay, in PCR what happens? There is a machine for PCR reaction. Okay, there is a machine, there is a device. In that you need to add all of these things which is required in the reaction. You just add these things and everything will happen by its own. Okay, everything will happen by its own. First step, second step, third step, maintaining temperature. Okay, doing the things, it will happen by its own. Okay, it is all done by machine. Okay, you just need to add these material, you just need to add these things which is required in PCR, and everything will be done by itself. So how PCR works, it is matlab ki it is performed in three steps. There are three steps in it. There are three steps in the PCR. First is called denaturation. The first step is denaturation. Okay, the second step is your annealing, which is also called cooling. And the third step that we have is extension. Okay, now let us see what happens. You have a stretch of DNA. Okay, this is the stretch of DNA that you want to multiply, for which you want to make the billions of copies. Okay, 3 dash 5 dash, this is the template DNA, right? Now this is your template DNA. First of all, it will undergo denaturation. Okay, it will undergo denaturation. Now what is denaturation? In denaturation what happens, these two strands of DNA, they get separated. Okay, these two strands of DNA get separated. Strands of DNA get separated. Okay, what happens in denaturation? The strands of DNA, they get separated. Okay, and it is also called melting of DNA. Okay, we also call melting of DNA. So क्या हो रहा है यहाँ पे? These hydrogen bonds are being broken. ठीक है, because why they are connected together? How strands are connected together? Because there is hydrogen bond between these two strands. ठीक है, ये क्यों connected है? Because they have hydrogen bonds. So you have broken that hydrogen bonds, and these strands will be separated. Okay, these strands will be separated by breaking hydrogen bonds. Okay, you are separating these strands by breaking the hydrogen bonds. Now, as you have separated these strands, how will they look like? Okay, how will they look like? It look like one strand 5 dash 3 dash separated from other strand, which is 3 dash 5 dash. All the hydrogen bonds are being broken. ठीक है, सारे hydrogen bonds आपके टूट गए. Now the thing which is very important to see here is that each and every step occurs at a particular temperature. ठीक है, each and every step occurs at a particular temperature. So this denaturation, it occurs at 94 degrees Celsius. ठीक है, this denaturation occurs at 94 degrees Celsius. ठीक है, I hope denaturation समझ में आया है. ठीक है, now this was the first step. What happens after denaturation? Denaturation के बाद क्या होगा? There will be annealing. After denaturation, there will be annealing. Now what? See, you have given a very high temperature to it, okay, for the bonds to be broken. Now you will reduce a bit reduce the temperature. That is why कहते हैं. So annealing happens at 54 degrees Celsius. ठीक है, annealing happens at 54 degrees Celsius. What happens in annealing? Why annealing is important? Here the primers are being added. ठीक है, the next step is addition of the primers. Now primers binding होगा at 3 dash end. What will happen? There will be primer will bind at 3 dash end. ठीक है, now at the 3 dash end of both the strands, your primers will bind. ठीक है, let us see how they will look like. Now primers will be bind at 3 dash end. So one primer will be bind here, other primer will be bind here. So what will be the polarity of primer? It will be 5 dash 3 dash 5 dash 3 dash. Okay, so and now you have added the primers. What will happen next? All nucleotides will be added in this manner here and in this manner here. Okay, so that a new chain could be formed. Okay, so that a new chain could be formed. All right, ठीक है. So now primers are being added. ठीक है, primers आपने add किए हैं 3 dash and this process is called annealing. ठीक है, so this was the second step, which is annealing. After annealing there will be extension. आपने anneal कर दिया, now nucleotides will be added, so there will be extension. This chain will be extended. Third thing, okay, now there will be extension that occurs at 72 degrees Celsius. Everything happens at a particular temperature. Okay, so now you will again increase the temperature for the extension process. What will happen? Extension will be performed by the DNA polymerase enzyme. So now Taq polymerase will come. It will act on the primers. Taq polymerase act on primers. वो primers में act करेंगे and start adding. They act on primers and start adding nucleotides. ठीक है, it will start adding nucleotides. कहाँ add करेंगे? At 3 dash end of primer. ठीक है, they will add at the 3 dash end of primer and there will be extension of DNA. ठीक है, and extension of DNA takes place. Now your DNA is extended. Extension of DNA takes place. See, it looks like this will extended like this will be extended like this. So now you have another copy of the same template DNA. Okay, now you have another copy of same template DNA. So this cycle, if this cycle, now this is very fast. Okay, this cycle is very fast, very accurate. If this cycle is repeated 30 times, then approx 1 billion copies could be formed. Okay, if this cycle This data is also given in your NCRT. If this cycle is repeated 30 times, if this cycle is repeated 30 times, then approx 1 billion copies could be formed. Okay, 1 billion copies could be formed, right? So if you want to calculate the number of DNA formed, the formula for calculating number of DNA strands formed 2 की पावर n, n क्या है? द नंबर ऑफ पीसीआर साइकिल, कितनी बार आपने पीसीआर चलाया है. सो दैट इज हाउ यू कैन कैलकुलेट द नंबर ऑफ डीएनए फॉर्म. ठीक है, इससे आप कैलकुलेट कर सकते हैं हाउ मेनी नंबर ऑफ डीएनए आर फॉर्म. सो दिस इज हाउ यू एक्सप्लेन लाइक, और this is how amplification or PCR reaction takes place, so that you get millions or billions of copies of your required piece of DNA or of your template DNA. These are the 3 steps. I hope everybody got it. ठीक है, आप लोगों को समझ में आया है. And I hope you have written it down. If you have any doubts, please write in the chat box. ठीक है, if you have any doubts from this, please write in the chat box. बताओ, ये सबको समझ में आया? How does PCR works? सबको समझ में आया how does PCR works? ये सबको समझ में आया how PCR works? If you have any doubts in the PCR, please write in the chat box. I'm showing the slide again. Please see it. And you have any doubts in the PCR, please let me know. If you want to write anything, you can note it down. I hope this is visible to everybody. Just see it. I'm giving you 2 minutes if you want to note it down. And if you have any doubts regarding PCR, its requirement, its process, you can let me know in the chat box. After this, we will see that what is the application of PCR. Why do we need PCR? एक तो हमने अभी देखा one application. So we have seen right now that if you want to amplify your template DNA, see, in biotech, what we were doing, we were using our gene of interest. Okay, we are taking our gene of interest and transferring it into the host organism so that we can get its we can get so that we can get the required protein from the host. Okay, so we can get the required protein from the host. Sometimes what happens, the required piece of DNA, okay, the required piece of DNA, okay, which contain the significant gene, the required piece of DNA जिसके अंदर important gene present है, that will be less in amount. Okay, that you have that DNA which is less in amount, so you want to first have multiple copies of it. Okay, so you have ample amount. Okay, you want to have multiple copies of it. For that process, we do PCR. It happens when, see, sometimes what happen, जब हम क्राइम इन्वेस्टिगेशंस करते हैं, ठीक है, इन क्राइम्स इन्वेस्टिगेशन यू गेट डीएनए फिंगरप्रिंट्स, है ना. सो फॉर दैट ऑल्सो यू हैव वेरी लेस अमाउंट ऑफ डीएनए. So before starting the processes, before checking whose DNA is it, first we amplify that DNA. ठीक है, so that we can have multiple copies, right? हमारे पास multiple copies आ जाए. You want to diagnose any disease, ठीक है, you want to diagnose any pathogen, उसके लिए हम use कर लेते हैं. And in fossil studies also, ठीक है, in fossil study also you use this technology, right? So all of these are the applications. आप पहले ये देख लो, ये लिख लो, then we let us see the applications of your what applications of your PCR reaction. I hope you have understood this. Have you understood? Shall I move forward? All right. All right. So now let us see the application of your PCR reaction. ठीक है, इसका application क्या है? Why do we need this PCR? Let us see the application. जैसा अभी हमने डिस्कस किया, what all are the applications of PCR? It is used in DNA fingerprinting to identify your criminals, to identify the or to identify an individual. ठीक है, DNA fingerprinting में use करते हैं. And you use in paleontology study. Paleontology study means study of fossils. है ना, जब आप फॉसिल्स की स्टडी करते हो, फॉसिल्स क्या है? द डेड रिमेन्स, राइट? समटाइम्स यू कैन गेट द डेड रिमेन ऑफ एनी प्लांट और एनिमल, ठीक है, एंड यू वांट टू फाइंड आउट विच ऑर्गेनिज्म इज इट, ठीक है, यू कैन गेट द डीएनए सैंपल्स फ्रॉम दैट प्लेस, राइट? यू कैन गेट डीएनए सैंपल्स फ्रॉम दैट प्लेस एंड यू कंपेयर दैट डीएनए सैंपल. सो पैलियोंटोलॉजी में यूज होता है. इट इज ऑल्सो यूज इन डायग्नोसिस ऑफ पैथोजन. ठीक है, एंड finding mutations also you can use. Finding mutations, for all this process you need to have multiple copies of a required DNA, है ना? You need to have multiple copies, so that is why we do PCR. ठीक है, so that is why we do PCR. So यहाँ पे हमारा PCR खत्म होता है, which was our the next step. ठीक है, after doing PCR what we'll do, देखो आपने सबसे पहले क्या किया? You have chosen your you have chosen your required piece of DNA. ठीक है, आपने अपना required piece of DNA choose किया. Then you have chosen your vector. You have seen some properties of vector. You have chosen the vector, right? Now after that you have uses restriction endonucleases to cut the piece of DNA. ठीक है, to cut your required piece of DNA and also to make a cut in vector. ठीक है, so you have done that. After that the required piece of DNA that you get, you will amplify it. ठीक है, after that the required piece of DNA that you will get, you will amplify it. Okay, before that you have also done gel electrophoresis to separate the different strands, है ना? Gel electrophoresis is also done. Once you have separated, purified from and removed it from the gel, you will do the PCR to get multiple copies of your required piece of DNA. After you have done the PCR, now you will join the required DNA. The next step is joining required piece of DNA, ठीक है, or your gene of interest to the vector. You have chosen both the things. Now you will join them. आप उसको vector से join करोगे, ठीक है? It will create the, that will be known as recombinant DNA, rDNA. That is recombinant DNA. That will be known as recombinant DNA. ठीक है? That is how you form your recombinant DNA. ठीक है? आप इससे क्या बनाओगे? आप रिकॉम्बिनेंट डीएनए बनाओगे बाय ज्वाइनिंग द रिक्वायर्ड पीस ऑफ डीएनए और द जीन ऑफ इंटरेस्ट और द टेम्पलेट दैट यू हैव टू द वेक्टर. ठीक है, यू विल ज्वाइन देम. नाउ how do you join them? These joining, see what you have, this is your required piece of DNA. Okay, this is the gene of interest, and suppose this was the vector and you have made a cut here. This was the vector. ये आपका vector था and you have made the cut here. Now you will join. This was vector. You join them. Okay. Gene of interest will be joined here. This is done using an enzyme which is called DNA ligase. This step is done by using an enzyme which is called DNA ligase. This was the next step. So it's like just the joining of your gene of interest to the vector. Now this will known as recombinant DNA. अभी आपका क्या बन गया recombinant DNA. Now you will transfer this recombinant DNA into host. The next step will be transferring recombinant DNA into host. Now you have made your recombinant DNA. Okay, you have joined your piece of gene of interest to the vector. Now you have made the recombinant DNA. It will be transferred into the host. The final destination is you transfer it into the host. आप इसको host में transfer करोगे. ये वाला step समझ में आया अभी? ठीक है. This joining by DNA ligase. This step is clear to you? बताओ. Is this a step clear to you? Then we'll move to the next step, which is transferring of your recombinant DNA into host, which will the last step. ठीक है ना? Transfer कर दिया host में. Now you will get the product from the host. ठीक है? Finally you will get the product from the host. But the last step will be transferring your recombinant DNA into the host. यहाँ तक समझ में आया? बताओ. ये वाला step clear हुआ? यहाँ तक clear है? बोलो यहाँ तक समझ में आया? यहाँ तक clear है सबको? ये वाला पॉइंट क्लियर है? एवरीबॉडी प्लीज राइट इन द चैट बॉक्स. ये वाला पॉइंट क्लियर है? Have you understood that how do you join your gene of interest to the vector? बोलो. क्लियर है ये? Are we clear till here? ये पॉइंट क्लियर है? Yes. All right. Moving forward, so you can transfer recombinant DNA into the host. Now you will transfer this recombinant DNA into the host. How do you perform the transfer step? Okay, how do you transfer the recombinant DNA into the host? Let us see how do we transfer the recombinant DNA into host. अब आपने रिकॉम्बिनेंट डीएनए बना लिया. अब बस हमें उसे क्या करना है? होस्ट के अंदर ट्रांसफर करना है. चलो. Now for transferring your RDNA into host, we have various methods. Okay. First of all, we have two types of methods. We can classify all the methods in two types. One is your indirect gene transfer. One is your direct gene transfer. Two types: indirect gene transfer and your direct gene transfer. In indirect gene transfers, what happen? It occurs through vector. ठीक है? Indirect gene transfer, it occurs through vectors. ठीक है? For example, you use, जैसे हमने अभी देखा कि आपने vector लिया, you have attached your gene of interest to the vector and then it will be transferred into the host. This can be used to transfer your transfer in bacteria cell, plant cell, animal cell. ठीक है? सो नेक्स्ट स्टेप जो है आपका डायरेक्ट जीन ट्रांसफर. ठीक है? दिस इज वेक्टरलेस. ठीक है? दिस वन इज वेक्टरलेस. हियर यू डू नॉट रिक्वायर अ वेक्टर. यू डू नॉट नीड टू अटैच योर जीन ऑफ इंटरेस्ट टू द वेक्टर. So if you are not joining it with the vector, how do you transfer your gene of interest, ठीक है, into the host? There are multiple steps. ठीक है? So then you can do micro injection, electroporation, gene gun, or you can say ballistic gun, or the one is PG. Okay. So these are some steps where you can transfer your gene without using the vector. Take care. Here you do not require a vector and directly see that you have the gene of interest. Directly it is transferred into the host. Okay. Directly it is transferred into the host. You will not use a vector here. Indirect gene transfer. ये दो बातें समझ में आई? डिफरेंस समझ में आया दोनों में? अभी हम दोनों को पढ़ेंगे बट दोनों में डिफरेंस समझ में आया? ये बताओ. Have you understood the difference in both of them? बोलो डिफरेंस समझ में आया दोनों का? दोनों में डिफरेंस समझ आया कि नहीं? Yes or no? Have you understood the difference between your direct transfer and your indirect transfer? Please let me know in the chat box so that we can move forward. Have you understood? See, indirect gene transfer, what is happening? Indirect gene transfer, okay. Indirect gene transfer, you are not using any vector, okay? You are not using any vector. You have your gene of interest, okay? You have your gene of interest and you directly transfer into the host. आप उसको directly using various ways, you directly transfer into the host, okay? And indirect gene transfer, you have seen what we have done, like we have the gene of interest, you attach it with the vector. Once you attach it with the vector, it is recombinant DNA. That recombinant DNA will be transferred into the host. That is indirect gene transfer. ठीक है, indirect gene transfer तो हमें पता ही है, we have already seen indirect gene transfer. Let us see how we can do the direct gene transfer. Let us see how these different steps takes place. ठीक है. So first of all, see how we can do, usually the host that we have, okay? Usually the host that we have where you want to transfer your gene of interest is the bacteria, okay? So let us see how you transfer your gene, okay? Gene transfer in bacteria. The transferring of gene in bacteria, this process is known as transformation. This process is known as transformation. Why? Because you are transforming the bacteria. Okay, you are adding a new gene to the bacteria, you are transforming the bacteria. That is why this process is called transformation. But bacteria do not directly accept the foreign gene. Okay, bacteria generally do not accept the foreign gene. You need to make your host competent for that. Okay? For process of transformation, for process of transformation, for the process of transformation, your host need to be made competent. Okay, you will use various ways and you will make it competent. Competent means making it competent means so that it can accept the foreign DNA. It can accept the foreign DNA. Okay, so that it can accept the foreign DNA. You will make it competent. Okay. How you will do that? How you will make a host competent? Host competent host का मतलब होता है, that means host that can easily take up the DNA जो surrounding medium में present है. For example, this is your bacteria. This is your bacteria, and in the surrounding there is the recombinant DNA or the gene of interest. ठीक है. So you want your host. This is your host. ये आपका host है. You want the host to take up that DNA. ठीक है. You want the host to take up that DNA. So this is what we call competent host. Okay, a host which can easily take up the DNA from surrounding. That host is called competent host. So we need to make this host competent. Okay, so now how you make the host competent? Okay, आप host को competent कैसे बनाओगे? See what happens. You have this bacteria, okay, and it is surrounding by the membrane. Okay, what happens generally? You suppose this is the membrane of bacteria. Okay, ये membrane है. I hope the screen is visible to you. Right. Okay, so this is the membrane of bacteria. Okay, ये membrane है. Now within the membrane it is hydrophobic. Water heating. Within the membrane it is hydrophobic, and outside it is hydrophilic. है ना? Outside it is water loving, inside it is water hating. Okay, now for the entry of DNA across the membrane, it cannot easily pass your membrane because inside it is hydrophobic, and the DNA which is coming, it is hydrophilic. The DNA which is coming, it is hydrophilic. It cannot easily pass on your membrane. Okay, it cannot easily pass across membrane. It cannot easily pass across membrane. So we need to we need to make the host competent. Okay, so for that matter we need to make the host competent. आपको host को क्या बनाना है? Competent बनाना है. Now how will you make the system? How will you make the host competent? See what happens. You take the bacteria. So you take the bacteria. Now you heat it with the, or you treat it with the divalent cation. Okay, you add divalent cation. Okay, you add divalent cation. For that matter, it is calcium 2 plus. Okay, you add divalent cation. For that matter, calcium 2 plus. Now what will happen? This is your bacteria. Okay, this is the bacteria, and over their membrane, calcium will be added. Okay, over its membrane, calcium 2 plus is added. Now, as you added calcium 2 plus, what will happen next? What will happen next? You have the recombinant DNA. This is our DNA, and we know the DNA is negatively charged. Okay, we know DNA is negatively charged. Okay, so this negative charge get attract from this positive charge. Okay, it get attracted. This negative charge will get attracted by the positive charge. ये negative charge positive charge से attract होता है. ठीक है. Then what happened? This was the bacteria. On the surface, it has calcium 2 plus. It will attract your rDNA. ठीक है, इसने attract किया recombinant DNA को. This is recombinant DNA. Here recombinant DNA get precipitated. Here recombinant DNA get precipitated. यहाँ पे आपका रिकॉम्बिनेंट डीएनए आके क्या हो जाता है? प्रेसिपिटेट हो जाता है. ठीक है, here recombinant DNA get precipitated. After that what you will done? You will give as heat shocks, heat and cold treatment दोगे. ठीक है, आप इसको heat और cold treatment दोगे. You will give it ice treatment. First you will put this in ice, lower the temperature. Then you give it a heat shock. ठीक है, you will continuously change its temperature. Ice treatment दिया, heat shock दिया. ठीक है, at 42 degrees Celsius. Repeated manner. ठीक है, in repeated manner में first you give it ice treatment, then you give it cold treatment. Then what happens? Transient pores are created. Transient pores are created. Pores create हो जाते हैं. Pores are created on membrane. You will see on the membrane of bacteria, pores are created. Due to that pore, that rDNA could enter into the bacteria. Due to that pores, rDNA could enter into the bacteria. Suppose these type of pores are created. From these pores, rDNA could enter into the bacteria. That is how you make your host competent. Okay, this is how you make your host competent. I hope you have understood this. एक बार इसे देख लो. इसमें कुछ डाउट है तो बताओ. If you have any doubt in this, please write in the chat box. This is the process how you make your host competent. Why we need to make our host competent? So that it can take up the DNA from the surrounding. है ना? It cannot easily take up the DNA from surrounding. So we need to make it competent. We need to create pores into it. ठीक है? We need to create pores into it so that the DNA could easily enter into the host. ठीक है? So that your required piece of fragment, your of interest, it can easily enter into the host. Okay, so here we have made it competent, and the required piece of DNA, your rDNA, has entered into the host. देखो एक बार इसे, इसमें कुछ डाउट है तो बताओ. Please write in the chat box. If you have any doubts in this, please write in the chat box. बताओ ये समझ में आया? इसमें किसी को डाउट है? प्लीज राइट इन द चैट बॉक्स. और इफ इट इज क्लियर, you can leave the class. We are done for today. इसके आगे we'll start a next class. So next class, this will be the next class will be the last class for this chapter. ठीक है, in next class we'll be done with this chapter. After that we can start a new chapter. ठीक है, only 1 or 2 topics are left from this chapter. If you do not have any doubts, you can leave. Right, if you have any doubts, please write in the chat box. ठीक है, so next class will be the last class for this chapter. After that we will start a new chapter. ठीक है, thank you for joining. I hope you have understood. Okay, so we'll meet in next class. Good evening, take care, bye bye.